Hi guys, welcome to my channel for Living for the Living. Today I'm going to do something that I never ever envisaged I would ever do, and that's open up my Shamans Mesa. Okay, Shamans Mesa is just a compilation of all your power tools, crystals, all the things you use within your practice and your everyday life. The Mesa is just a Spanish word for table. So you can't see me but you can hear me, so if I open this up, so that's just a collection of things that I have that I'd like to go through. The reason why I'm doing this for is because I believe now it's transparency. We need to be transparent with what we do as shamans and allow people to understand that there's nothing confusing about it. We just didn't really want to discuss it, but now with things changing, we will. Okay, so what have we got here? We have a candle, white candle, quite self-explanatory, reflection of the pure divine light. I have some agua, the Florida water, which I use for this one for heavy energies, breaking it down, no different to holy water in Catholicism. So you'd use that in a variety of forms. We have another one here called, it's the Canaga water, which is fundamentally from down by the Amazon regions, the rainforest. Use it predominantly with entities, so on. I have Florida water aftershave, just in case I'm going to be having somebody in my home in any capacity that I want to kind of not get too close. A couple of lighters just in case one breaks. Some ties, always tying stuff. A power object I use, this is from I think it's the Ballistus Islands, about 2 million different life forms there, sea lions, walruses, so on. I have some oracle cards here I use, which are lots of sayings of my own, so let's just pick one. What have we got here? A man called Austin Smalley, and he says, when walking through the valley of shadows, remember a shadow is cast by the light. On the back it says a Talmudic inscription, whoever saves one life saves the world's entirety. Okay, this one is a very big important power object. That's Saint Anthony in Christianity. My mum bought me that. That's reflected of my brother Tony, who got killed when he was 15 and I was 13. It's a typical hero story. If he never died, I would never have lived. In short, by the time I was 13, I was a street thug, drinking, taking drugs, robbing, all of that kind of malarkey. And when Tony died, after a couple of years of grieving, I decided to send myself away and educate myself. I've had a fantastic life. I say to people the highs have been sublime and the lows have been educational. We have a singing bowl here, one of my Tibetan items which I love. Helps balance. Great when you're doing some meditations. We have some sticks, prayer sticks for fire ceremony. That was 200 sticks about maybe 2 years ago, so that gives you an indication of how many times I've done a fire ceremony. What do we have up here? Oh yes, lots of my bags are from the mountains of Peru, the Caro people. Absolutely adore their work. So that's the masculine rattle, which was from the Amazon, off a tree. The feminine, the Shapoba. We have a condor picture of me and my son, a painting my great niece. So let's just see more stones in that one. So those stones in there I've been working with for about 25 years. They are stories about my ancestry, which is good. Extraction crystal. Always keep them nicely together. Hummingbirds, the archetype of the north. Ceremonial scarf, All of a bowl I've had for about 35 years. Different incenses in there I make. Sage, frankincense, the Puma, the Jaguar. This is quite nice. This is a card. I had a bit of a breakdown in 2007 from a failed business, and I painted a lot of work then. On the back it says 06-2008, help me Archangel Gabriel. Always good to remember where you come from, because when you're back there again, you know the landscape and you know what to traverse. Here, I don't know if we can see this properly. This is a tin from the Severn Valley Railways. Vintage theme, my granddad gave me this. Lots of little knickknacks in there from various things I've done. This is quite interesting. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all this on. I might have to stand behind. This is like a medicine blanket I use. All of these patches are reflective of my spirit team. So in short, we have the Mother and Father, the Pachamama and the Inti, the 4 cardinal points, the Serpent, the Jaguar, the Hummingbird and the Condor Eagle. And then we go through 4 different family members. Each one of those patches. There's Tony, who passed away, my brother. Boxing, massive boxing fans we were as kids. So that just honours all the people who helped me. Candles. Okay, what have we got here? This is my Mesa. As a Mesa carrier, you take this with you wherever you go. So inside here, this is what's called a Mastana, yet again from the Kero people. Inside are what's called chuspers. These are predominantly what they use really to carry cocoa leaves in the high altitude. So inside of here, these are my stones that I'm currently building this now. My stones from the west. And these are stones from the south. We have a bell. I love a lot of bells. I've got that is my masculine bell. Okay, we have more stones. I made this little bag about 25 years ago, if not more, when I was in the wilderness, full of stones from all over the world. Okay. Won't be long, won't be long. I'd just like to get this. What have we got here? Oh yes, this little stone here. This is what's called a pea stone. I've received the rights of Mune Kai. So you have a pea stone when you receive the transmissions. We have a selenite dagger for cutting energetic cords. So then we're moving on to these little beautiful, beautiful little bags, purses. All of them are from Peru. So inside here is Mother Mary from Mom, the Pachamama, the bell, chakra stones. Oh, that's a nice one. Nazca stones. So let's just try and get this. Got a belt here, chumpy belt to put your chumpy stones on, which I haven't got at the moment. Inside this one, beautiful another little one. It's a pink raphaelite stone from Peru. One of the crystals I use again. You haven't got to keep them in these little places, but I do, shows respect. More bags. Absolutely adore the stuff. I spent a small fortune on it. Inside here we've got a necklace from the Shapoba, a dagger, lots of different embroideries, and all the other stuff in the corner is really just stuff from the ancestors, just to honour them. You know, I've also got 7 photographs for 7 generations. So that, my dear friends, is what you call the Shamans Mesa. It's nothing different to what you'll see in a church, is it? Okay, thank you for listening. Bye bye.